Hi all, welcome to a new unit, Unit 7B. So we just finished Unit 7A, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing polynomials. And we're going to do 7B. And Unit 7B is going to take us all the way through the rest of the semester. So we'll spend 2 weeks learning about exponent rules. We'll have 1 week with assessment and review, and then we'll be done. Make sure if you have any retakes or anything, they have to be due by May 15th. So make sure we're in communication with those. So let's get started. So what we're going to do today is go very slow with exponent rules because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. So we're going to do notes on multiplying and adding this week, and then next week we'll talk about dividing and negative numbers. So for today's lesson, we're just going to do numbers like 1, 2, and 3, okay? So when you're multiplying terms together, so for instance, let's go over here real quick. Let's say I have 2 times 3. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, right? We know that. We've done that forever. But it's a little bit different with exponent rules. So when you're doing exponent rules and the variables are the same. So when you're doing exponent rules, variables must be the same. So let's write that down there. Variables are the same. If variables are not the same, then you can't combine those ones. So they have to be the same in order to combine them. So for instance, on this first one, x to the third times x to the sixth. So when you're multiplying, what you're going to do is you're going to add exponents. So I really get x cubed plus 6, and my answer is x to the ninth. So when I multiply, I add exponents. Again, the variables must be the same in order to add the same exponents. So let's look at number 2. So number 2, I realize that they're both A's. Great. So both A's, I'm multiplying. So when I multiply, I add. So 5 plus 7 is 12. So my answer is A to the 12th. And I forgot to come over here and circle my answer. My answer here is x to the ninth. Okay? So let's do number 3 here. And again, we're very short videos, just going very slow with exponent rules because it can get a little bit confusing. So I have y to the 8th times y to the 22nd. My variables are the same, so that means I'm multiplying, so I add exponents. So 8 plus 22 is 30. So my answer is y to the 30th. So those problems correspond with number 1 and 2 on your worksheet, on your homework. So I suggest you do 1 and 2 on your homework. Do keep in mind a little side note that remember before when we were talking, if there's no variables, so let's say it's x. X is the same thing as x to the first. So if there's no variable exponent, there's always an imaginary 1 there. Okay, so again, 1, 2, and 3 are just like numbers 1 and 2 on your homework. Please attempt those, and then come back tomorrow and watch the videos on numbers 4, 5, and 6. Have a great day. If you have any questions, log on to Zoom. Thanks for stopping by, guys.